Sometimes the hardest part of tree removal is not bringing the tree down. It is predicting exactly where thousands of pounds of timber will finish their journey. These workers were so It only takes one unexpected movement for a routine job to become a costly mistake. A 40-foot tree slowly begins drifting toward the wrong side of the yard, reminding everyone that gravity follows its own rules once the trunk starts moving. Even in temperatures around 10 degrees Celsius, forestry work never really stops. This logging truck continues hauling massive loads through freezing conditions, pulling nearly 50 tons of timber along icy forest roads. Its powerful engine, 18-speed transmission, and full 8-wheel drive system combine to maintain traction where ordinary trucks would struggle to move. Hung-up trees remain one of the most unpredictable hazards in forestry. A trunk suspended against another tree stores enormous energy, and every decision must be made carefully. Experience, patience, and proper planning matter far more than rushing the job. Every successful tree felling operation begins with one critical detail: the no! That single cut determines how roughly 40 tons of timber will rotate and where it will finally touch the ground. In many ways, it acts like the steering system for the entire tree. One detail that makes scenes like this so immersive is the authentic sound of the machine itself. The original engine note echoes through the forest, creating an atmosphere that makes you feel as though you are standing only a few feet away from the equipment. That Husqvarna 390 delivers exactly the kind of performance you would expect from a professional forestry saw. Matched with a 32-inch guide bar, it provides the cutting capacity needed for oversized timber while maintaining excellent balance throughout the operation. Judging by the hinge, the tree is already beginning a controlled lean toward the right. Deep mud can swallow heavy equipment in seconds. Thick layers wrap tightly around the tires, increasing resistance with every rotation. Even so, carefully engineered drivetrains, steady torque, and specialized traction systems gradually pull the machine back onto solid ground without unnecessary wheel spin. Then comes one of those moments every forestry operator hopes to avoid. A logging truck slides toward the edge of the road, hanging above nearly 30 feet of open ground with its front wheels suspended in the air. Recovery depends on a dedicated forestry skidder equipped with a 200 horsepower engine and a 20-ton winch. Thanks to that combination of power and careful teamwork, the truck is safely brought back. Considering how close the situation became, sometimes gravity leaves an unforgettable reminder. Instead of landing where intended, A falling tree creates an unexpected opening straight through the roof, turning a normal living room into one with a skylight nobody planned. Here we are looking at the aftermath of a powerful storm in Leeward. A large tree collapsed directly onto a parked vehicle, blocking the roadway and creating a significant hazard. Recovery crews now work methodically to section the trunk and remove it safely so traffic can return to normal. At first glance, it almost looks as though the tree is about to strike overhead power lines. Fortunately, the crews are able to control the situation before any widespread electrical outage becomes part of the emergency. Next, we move to an active pine harvesting operation where a 25-ton log loader keeps production moving efficiently. Powered by a 180 horsepower diesel engine, the machine uses a hydraulic grapple to lift and accurately position 6-meter logs onto waiting trailers. Under experienced operation, systems like this can complete as many as 10 trailer loads every hour while maintaining impressive precision. A small mistake during tree felling can completely change the outcome. An incorrect notch shifts the tree's center of gravity, causing the trunk to fall in an unintended direction. Within seconds, what should have been a routine operation turns into major property damage as the tree crashes directly into the roof. Following the Beech Creek wildfire near Gates, recovery teams face another difficult challenge. Fire-damaged trees are unstable, unpredictable, and often structurally weakened. Equipped with a West Coast-style 661C chainsaw powered by a 91cc engine producing roughly 7.2 horsepower and fitted with a 90-centimeter guide bar, operators safely dismantle charred trunks while helping restore the affected forest. Never underestimate compact equipment. This impressive chainsaw packs approximately 120 cubic centimeters of displacement and spins its 90-centimeter guide bar at nearly 9,000 revolutions per minute. Even a mature tree standing 13 meters tall and measuring 2.5 meters across can be removed with remarkable efficiency when operated by experienced hands. If that performance impresses you, leave a 1-inch in the comments. Ancient tree stumps require an entirely different approach. Instead of brute force, a dedicated stump grinder systematically removes the wood below ground level. Equipped with a 60-centimeter steel cutting wheel rotating at roughly 2,000 revolutions per minute and driven by a 75-horsepower engine, the machine gradually reduces decades-old root systems into manageable wood chips, preparing the ground for future use. Macrocarpa timber is known for its weight, yet this compact setup handles the load with surprising confidence. It proves that good engineering often outweighs sheer machine size. Roadside vegetation management and utility corridor maintenance become much more efficient with the Dennis Simoff D HD080C hydraulic mulcher. Designed for 7 to 10 ton excavators, this attachment quickly converts dense brush into fine mulch, eliminating the need to collect and transport large volumes of waste material afterward. Large limbs demand careful cutting technique. Normally, a cleaner undercut helps prevent bark from tearing as the branch separates. In this case, the process becomes a slow contest between operator and tree, showing how every cut influences the final result. Bringing down 3 trees in a single sequence is an ambitious strategy. Success depends entirely on understanding spacing, lean angles, and timing so that each trunk safely triggers the next in a carefully controlled domino effect.